Hello, and welcome to another episode of BakeoCraft. That will not be the last time you hear me say that today. Here's why. So, I just finished editing, right? I was over here on the computer doing my thing, right? And, we ran into a logistical issue. You see, okay, there we go. You see, we simply didn't have the time in one episode for everything. Pay no attention to the spoilers behind the wall that went on in the episode. Right, there were two different builds, and the trouble with those two builds was that they had nothing to do with each other. Right, they kind of just, they're good on their own. They're nice, calm, slow builds, exactly what we've been going for with the channel, but they just they aren't it together, you know? And so essentially what I decided to do was turn them into two episodes. The problem we ran into was that we were going to either, one, have episode 1 spoil episode 2, or reverse them and still have episode 1 spoil episode 2 because they were cut together. It was going to be one episode with two projects, and they, intertwined. And so I had to make the executive decision, make them two episodes, and let you know in advance. This first episode has some weird moments where there's going to be cuts that don't make the most sense. And it's because those are cuts to what is now the next episode. And so I essentially took pieces out of order in order to make the two builds one story, which works, and I'm happy with both episodes, as long as you know, hey, there's some temporal confusion going on. And we're just gonna have to work with that. Also, I was going through and clearing space on the hard drive and realized there's like a 5-minute clip that is of some importance that I just forgot to include. And so we're going to see that first, and then we're going to jump into the episode proper. So with all that out of the way, on to the episode. Okay, so I understand that this belongs in the apartment, but I was here in the Nether Fortress to get a screenshot for the old thumbnail, and we got something good. We got our first wither skull. Now, do I necessarily think having a beacon is in line with the heart of the concept? No, it probably isn't. But it's a nice little thing to have, and it will, lessen the grind someday later on. That being said, this is practically a pre-built nether skull farm, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep running around here. I just wanted to kill these guys before I grab that thumbnail, and I'll keep you posted if I end up with any more skulls. No way. So I've been getting a little carried away with this Nether Fortress here, trying to flatten it out. But I didn't even know these could generate this high. I mean, it's just one, but still, it's a start. It's one less. I'm gonna keep clearing out this this runway, and I'll talk to you guys later. That's 2. I don't remember getting 2. That's 3. We got 3 nether skulls and an ancient debris. Just in the process of flattening and securing this little runway. I don't know a ton about nether generation or wither skeleton spawning, but I'm fairly certain this is a decent little area to build this farm in. And also, it's just something fun that I'm enjoying doing today. So, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the overworld before risking, dying and losing everything. Also, we got rid of this blaze spawner over here, because I am almost certain that there's another blaze spawner up here. Yep. Frankly, that one's feels a lot safer, much more contained, and much more like I can potentially do something with it. So I'm gonna head back, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. Hello and welcome to another episode of BakeoCraft. See if I can get out of here. Hey, first try. We've been doing a little bit of work between episodes over at the skeleton farm. We threw together, I believe this is an El Mango build. I will double check and leave it in the description if you want to start harvesting glow lichen. It's just a fantastic way of doing it. Essentially, all of these dispensers are firing out bone meal so that all 6 sides of this cubic space are constantly refilling, and then every time you cut one piece, you get all of the pieces of bone meal, and so it goes as fast as your shears will go. So at some point, I'll put efficiency in breaking and mending on a pair of shears, and then we will be able to churn it out at just disturbing rates. But even as it is, I mean, that was 2 stacks and some change in the time that you saw. I wasn't really running it for any reason but theatrics and to show it off, so it works crazy well. Also, we threw together a little sugarcane farm because anytime I'm down here, I may as well be making some paper. So that's going to be going in the background. A little bit of storage, nothing too crazy. Just figured I'd show it off. And that is not the only storage we have to show. So give me just 1 second and I'll show you some more developments. Alrighty. So we have expanded out the basement that you saw at the end of last episode. This is what it's going to look like. Did this all off camera. I'll show you the method we've been using to collect everything. Item frames came from the obscene amount of leather that we've gathered as we've just slaughtered all those cows. And yes, this is the basic concept. It's just going to be slabs and some oak beams running across. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this wall, if I'm going to leave it to allow for expansion or not. And then we're probably going to do this building on camera at some point. But this is the basic concept. Is we got some torches hiding down here, and then some trapdoors as the base layer between the behind the chests. So you wouldn't know that any of this was there at all. But essentially, these will let light through, and from there we can grab some mud bricks and just boop, 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 boop. And the light will come through the trapdoors and provide light for the entire room. but they remain pretty much entirely invisible. Then we just fill in this chunk here, and we will be good to go. Now, I need to make a lot more chests, which means I need to get a lot more wood. That is actually quite manageable, though, because we have a system. I need to grab one more dark oak. What do we think of that? Let me know. I'll get the other dark oak fence and we can finish it off, but I would love to know if we prefer just the solo door or if these little pieces for accent. I think it does a nice job kind of framing out the doorway. Anyway, how have we been gathering wood? It's been a process. First, I know that I'm going to want to really bring a lot of this terrain down to fit probably right about this height at the absolute maximum. So I've been spreading moss, right? Moss is incredibly easy to spread. You just bone meal it, and just like that, it takes over and changes over the block. And so I've been getting I've been using that both to get my oak wood and also to, oh dear, that was close. Both to get oak wood and then, oh, excuse me. For anyone who doesn't know, one of the things that comes from moss are these azalea bushes. You can plant them on a piece of dirt, and when you bone meal the bush, it will grow into an azalea tree, which has oak wood as its trunk and custom blossoming leaves, which is awesome. And then also, it turns the dirt into a piece of rooted dirt, which gives us yet another slight variation in our dirt to give us more texture in our dirt paths. So, for example, right now this is exclusively coarse dirt, but we could mix in regular dirt, like this piece right here, and then also rooted dirt, just to give it some texture that's incredibly subtle and doesn't stick out like, say, this mud brick. The other thing it allows us to do is if you put them up in the ceiling and bone meal them, that's not one, it will grow roots that can hang from the ceiling, and that's just an awesome thing to give basements a little bit of texture. So we've been doing that because it is going to allow for quick and easy. Here, let me get out of here. Where's my hoe? There's my hoe. Bust out the hoe, and the moss comes right up. And that does two things. It gives us more moss, which is always good. And two, it's just going to start blowing through all the terrain. And while we do that, we are waiting for the spruce trees to grow. And the spruce trees grow up, massive trees. We harvest them to make more chests. It takes 2 stacks of logs to produce 1 stack of chests, which is, I mean, honestly kind of annoying, but, you know, it gets the job done. And, yeah, then we just keep the cycle going. So that's what's been going on here. Not going to make you wait through the whole thing, but I just wanted to give you all a progress update and let you know what we'd be doing today. I want to finish up down here, and I don't know, what else should we do? I haven't decided. I'll decide, and I'll get back to you. So, we chopped down the big pine tree. Means I should probably go pick up all the spruce saplings. Oh, jeez. Probably should have slept too. But yeah, we cut down the big pine tree, and we now have more than enough wood to make... Oh, so there. Okay, awesome. More than enough wood to make all the chests that we are going to need. For the rest of the storage room. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay. It's really hard to juke in this game. Yeah, but we got all our supplies ready. We are good to go there. And I just figured I would, not that it's, you know, high level building or anything, but I'd show you the gist of it. One issue I noticed is that this, yeah, that's the floor of the ceiling. So we're going to have to drop these chests. Those just aren't going to be viable chests. But the rest of these, whoops, we can just start shift clicking. Although, actually, oh no, I had a mud bricks. All right, I'm gonna find some mud bricks. Wait, hold on, I made a chest. There it is. Chest of things that would be useful for this build. So we're gonna go ahead real quick. Boop, boop. There we go. We're gonna put in our ceiling. Well, it's easy. There we go. And now, actually, can I just... Ah, darn. Wait, what if we do it this way? No. One less try. Yes, okay. Make some more chests. I've been seeing... And let me know if you've seen any of this. I've been seeing a bunch of stuff on YouTube Shorts where people are just taking shots at chests. They're saying chests are no longer the best because barrels cost fewer materials. And yet, they do. They cost 1 fewer plank, which I understand is less. You know, it's not technically untrue, but like, you're not saving that much. And then people are like, and then they you know, they cite the counter argument, which props to them. That's how you're supposed to present an argument, is, you know, you're supposed to have the counter argument prepared and then your counter to the counter argument prepared. So like, good job. I appreciate that. But their counter argument to double chests, you know, have twice the storage capacity is just, well, nobody uses double chests efficiently. And I have to say, I strongly disagree with that line of reasoning. One, other people not using them efficiently does not change the fact that they can be used far more efficiently. So, gonna have to push back there. And also, you don't know that people aren't going to use it efficiently. Like, that complaint really seems to say more about you. What the? Okay, I don't know how the mix is. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but an Enderman has just teleported somewhere nearby. And seeing as there's a bunch of random tunnels in the area, he could be anywhere. But that scared me good and proper, that did. All right, so we got to figure out what we're going to do with this area. I'm thinking stairs. Some stairs here. And then maybe stairs here. And then just slab out this chunk. Not sure. All right, I'll have to think on that. I'll figure out exactly what we're going to do, and I will cut right back to you guys. Okay, so there we go. We just kind of encased that little chunk of floor and smoothed it out as best we could. And, yeah, I'm perfectly happy with it. So we just got to throw down an obscene amount of item frames now. And to make sure we don't have anything that we can place in our offhand while we're doing that. And yeah, I will cut back to you as soon as we have that taken care of. All right, there we go. We have... Oh, I need to get some oak wood to finish that out. And we got to finish... Okay, we have our storage room. Oak log. Actually, I almost never do this, but just this once. Okay. Honestly, that'll do. Not my favorite, but I can live with it. And if I do this, it's at least the same. So, okay, there we go. So there we go. We still have to go ahead and pack everything in so we can use our chests efficiently. And but yeah, I think we'll probably do some kind of, like, I'm not sure. We'll do something special with these 12 chests. We'll find something. These will be like rare or annoying things, and then this will just be more standard storage. So, I mean, all this will probably be used up for just different wood types, and then stone. So this isn't meant to be like storage for the entire series or anything, but it's definitely substantially better than what we were using back on the island, and it should allow for us to build a decent little city without anything too crazy. I am getting the itch for some shulker boxes. Just, you know, it makes things easier, but that can be up to you guys. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments, and if you're like, no, I don't use shulker boxes yet, then we can wait. Put the wood down there, and yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the exhilarating work of organizing my chests, and I will see y'all in a bit. So we haven't got very far into sorting the chests, but I figured out what we're gonna do with this little area. Nether portal. We should probably go ahead and switch those slabs out for stairs now. But this will just be nice and convenient for traveling, you know, to and from our other little places. Alrighty, we have finished a lot of things, including the house. Realized that there was, since we were ducked down a couple blocks, we could put some furnaces and some barrels into the walls, both to break up the texture and also to be efficient, but we could do it without anything showing up on the outside. We made a couple of chiseled bookshelves, so now we will always have a book and quill ready to go for a comment of the day if we are reading them in world. And then I just tossed the enchanted books I had over here, made a couple of candles from those beehives that we've been collecting. And also, I don't know if we showed this, but I've been flattening out that nether fortress that we almost died in the other week. And just in the process of flattening it out, we got our skulls. Now, a beacon feels like too much. Don't think we need it right now. So for the time being, those are decorative. They might even stay decorative because I really like them there. And also, we finished off the basement. We got our storage come together. It is looking good. And at some point, I'm going to go through and texture out these floors. But the texture pack that puts these little pebbles in there, that really does wonders all on its own. And we got a couple more stops on the Nether Portal Trail now. Obviously, this takes us back to Nomad Island, and this is where we just came from. But we also have, that's terrifying. Gotta go ahead and add some soul soil to this. But we have our Nether Portal taking us up. Oh dear, to Mother Mountain. And yep, should have slept first. This was a mistake. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty. That, not all the time we have, but that is all the footage we have. So that is the episode. I hope you enjoyed. And I just want to do one last thing before I go. I discussed this in the comment of the day, but the comment of the day was in the second build, and I don't really want to wait to make it the comment of the day. So we're just going to discuss it. It's not even worth pulling up the comment. It's long. But the comment was from Cobb Plays. COBB Plays. Cobb Plays is another Minecraft YouTuber who is also starting off a Let's Play series just like myself. And I just wanted to encourage you guys to go check him out. He commented on the video, and he commented on the first video and told an interesting story about how during his first episode, his audio recording software glitched out on him. And so while I lost a bunch of my video in the first episode and only had the audio, he had all the video but lost a bunch of his audio. But yeah, he does a very similar style to me. He's taking it slow. He's engaging. He's really big on exploration and showing exploration. And he just dropped his second episode as of recording this episode. And man, the second episode was even better than the first one. So if you like my stuff, go check him out. Give him a like, give him a sub, maybe just comment and tell him I sent you, and say something nice about his stuff, because I would really love to start developing a little bit of a community. I know that there are Minecraft YouTubers starting up all over the place, and I want to find them. You know, I don't want this to be just me and my builds. I think it'd be really cool if at some point we could build some connections with other YouTubers. So go check out Cobb Plays, and if you know any other small YouTubers, YouTube Minecraft channels getting started, let me know. Give me a comment, send them my way, and I will go check them out. And yeah, we can build a whole little network and community together. So, that being said, tomorrow, next time, we will do our other build up on top of Mother Mountain. But until then, as I fade slowly into the darkness, peace.